If you like the video, please subscribe Technical PCT channel and click the bell icon to get the latest videos.
Good afternoon, everyone. And today, yesterday, what we discussed? Yesterday, we discussed the problems on what it is consistency rule, right? And consistency and inconsistency up to only PU level, right? Suppose the same question, the same type of question arises in the objective, like JEE main, how to do those problems, right? Now, first of all, yesterday, that means in the previous session, I said that the systems are of two types, right? I am repeating that entire. You just close your books, please. Close your books and mute. That means what it is. Turn off your videos. Just listen carefully what I am going to say. And this is useful for only objective. Okay, observe this. Okay. When it arises, that means when this type of question arises in objective, how to do that one. Up to yesterday, we have done all PU problems, right? Right. So the same concept, if it comes for objective, what to do? Now, observe. The first point. In the previous session, I said systems are of two types. One is homogeneous, another one is non-homogeneous. Am I right? Now, I am going to repeat the non-homogeneous system. Observe. See, A1x plus B1y plus C1z is equals to D1. A2x plus B2y plus C2z is equals to D2. A3x plus B3y plus C3z is equal to D3. These three linear equations are said to be one system, right? This is called a non-homogeneous system. Now, if you write this in the matrix form, you are going to get, okay, 1 B1 C1, okay, A2 B2 C2, A3 B3 C3, right? In X, Y, Z is equals D1, D2, D3. You just talk to this one. This is coefficient matrix. This is variable matrix. This is constant matrix. Now, you are going to get one matrix called as augmented matrix. I insist you please close your books and just listen the concept, which is useful for only objective, right? It is not preferable for your PU, right? Observe this one. You should not write this in your board. Okay. Now, what we are teaching now? I am going to teach you how to find out the consistency rule of one non-homogeneous system and homogeneous system. Whether it is consistent or not, how to find out whether it is consistent or not, you can check in this manner. While we have a little bit confusion, right? In 3x3 matrix or 2x2 matrix, okay, adjoint A into B is not is equals to 0. Then what should do, right? At the time, better do only this method. Very simple method. It takes somewhat. It seems to be somewhat lengthy, but it is accurate. Now observe. This is called coefficient matrix. Okay. This is called variable. This is called constant matrix.
Hello.
The combination of coefficient matrix and constant matrix is called as augmented matrix, and it is represented by capital K. That means
Hello.
K is equals to the combination of A1, B1, C1, D1, right? A2, B2, C2, D2, right? A3, B3, C3, D3. This is called as augmented matrix. I am repeating the combination of coefficient matrix and constant matrix is said to be augmented matrix. Now, what is called consistency? This is called one system. What does it mean? Observe A1x, observe, plus B1y plus C1z is equals to D1. A2x plus B2y plus equals to D2. Similarly, A3x plus B3y plus C3z is equals to D3, right? Now, this is called augmented matrix. If this augmented matrix has been converted as echelon form, What is that echelon form called? I will tell you later. First of all, coming to the consistency rule, observe. A system is said to be consistent if it has solution, right? Yesterday I taught this. A system is said to be consistent if it has a solution, right? Solutions are of two types. I said yesterday, one is unique, another one is infinitely many solutions, right? When can you say the system is unique? The system has unique solution if augmented matrix has been converted as echelon form. What is that echelon form called? ECHELON. Echelon form. This echelon form is nothing but, observe, P1, P2, P3, P4, 0. Okay? P5, P6, P7, 0, 0, P8, P9. What is that P calls out? This is nothing but an element. Okay, don't worry about it. Okay, the elements the elements below the principal diagonal. Observe 0, 0, 0. You should get. This is called as echelon form. I am repeating. Don't get confused. You won't get. That means you can't understand this in only one time. Okay, I am going to repeat it more than 2 times. Observe it carefully. First of all, after writing augmented form, we should convert this augmented form as echelon form. If in this echelon form, observe, in this echelon form, if the it is called as final matrix. If this final matrix has been like 1, 0, 0 alpha, 0, 1, 0 beta, 0, 0, 1 gamma, then the system has unique solution and it is said to be consistent, right? And suppose if the final matrix, that is, if the echelon form is in the form of, 1, 0, 0 alpha, 0, 1, 0 beta, 0, 0, 0, 0. That means any one of those 3 rows is 0, then it has infinitely many solutions and it is also said to be consistent. Now, if the final matrix is in the form of, 1, what is called final matrix? This echelon form is in the form of 1, 0, 0 alpha, 0, 1, 0 beta, 0, 0, 0 gamma. That means if it is this form, the system has no solution and it is said to be inconsistent. That whatever I am saying, you feel somewhat tough, but as teaching, you feel very lengthy. But after observing the problem, by doing row or column operations within 2 or 3 steps accuracy, right? You are going to get definitely 1 4 marks question. That means in this linear equations, wherever you see in the JEE paper, definitely you will have the problems on this linear system of linear equations, whether it may be homogeneous or non-homogeneous. So don't cut. Total concept is of linear equations and homogeneous and non-homogeneous equations, right? Now, I will teach you, that means more than 2 or 3 times, don't worry, I am going to repeat it again. Now, systems are of 2 types. One is non-homogeneous, another one is homogeneous, right? Now, this is called non-homogeneous system. This non-homogeneous system has been written in the form of matrix like this, and that means capital A, coefficient matrix, this is variable matrix, this is constant matrix, right? Up to this, in the yesterday's session, right? Now, today we are going to know another form of the matrix called augmented matrix. What is that augmented matrix called? The combination of coefficient matrix, the combination of coefficient matrix and constant matrix is said to be an augmented matrix, right? After that, after writing in augmented matrix, we have done transformations by using row and column operations in matrices, right? 3.3 or 3.4 exercise, right? I think you remember that. Similar, that means by using either row or column operations, we are going to convert this in the form of echelon. That means if this augmented matrix being converted as echelon form, okay, what is this echelon form called? Observe this one. That means this is the, if I consider this up to here it is, coefficient matrix. See, the elements below the principal diagonal should become 0. Okay, now this is called echelon form or final matrix. If the now coming to the consistency rule, a system either it may be homogeneous or non-homogeneous. A system is said to be consistent. What I said yesterday, a system is said to be consistent if it has a solution, right? So solutions are of two types, right? Unique and infinitely many solutions, right? A system has unique solution if the final matrix is in the form of 1 0 0 alpha, 0 1 0 0 0 gamma, and the system is said to be consistent. Why? Because it has unique solution. And second thing it is, a system has infinitely many solutions if any one row of 3 rows is equals to 0. That means 1 0 0 alpha, 0 1 0 beta, 0 0 0 0. Like in these 3 rows, one row can be entirely 0. Any one row can entirely be 0. Then the system has infinitely many solutions and even it is said to be consistent, right? And the third one, it is the system has no solution. The system has no solution if the final matrix is in the form of 1 0 0 alpha, 0 1 0 beta, 0 0 0 gamma. That means what is the inner meaning of this one? Unique solution. Observe here. If you observe this carefully, x, okay, 1x, that means x plus 0y plus 0z is equal to alpha. What does it mean? X is equal to alpha, right? Now 0x plus 1 into y plus 0 into z, 0. That means y is equal to beta. 0x plus 0y plus 1z is equal to gamma, which is nothing but z is equal to gamma. Now observe. X is equal to alpha you got, y is equal to beta you got. But without here, no variable and no answer is here. So for z, you can allot n number of values. So it has infinite number of solutions, right? So and if the system has no solution, observe x is equal to alpha you got, y is equal to beta you got. But without having any variable here, okay, you got the answer. So how is it possible? That means that's why the system has no solution. So I conclude the JEE main process of finding consistency or inconsistency of one system, right? Now, A1x plus B1y plus C1z is equals to D1. These three are said to be one system, right? If I write that system in the matrix form, I will get a coefficient matrix, a variable matrix, constant. If the combination of coefficient matrix and constant matrix is said to be called augmented matrix. After writing in augmented matrix, we are going to get this augmented matrix in echelon form. That means it seems to be lengthy, but we can wind up the problem within 3 steps, right? So nothing to worry. By seeing the problem itself, you can identify whether the debt is equals to 0 or not, and whether it is consistent or not, right? Now I am discussing only about the non-homogeneous system. This is non-homogeneous system. Now, after getting of the final matrix, we can conclude just by seeing the final matrix. If the final matrix is in the form of 1 0 0 alpha, 0 1 0 beta, 0 0 1 gamma, it is said to be, it has unique solution. What are the solutions? X is equal to alpha, y is equal to beta, z is equals to gamma are the values of x, y, z. Am I right? After that means that's why it has unique solution. And if the final matrix is in the form of 1 0 0 alpha, 0 1 0 beta, 0 0 0 0, any one of these three rows is equals to 0, then the system has infinitely many solutions and even it is said to be consistent. In this case, the system is consistent. In this case, the system is consistent. Form is in the form of 1 0 0 alpha, 0 1 0 beta, 0 0 0 gamma. It has no solution and the system is inconsistent.
Good.
These three, right? From here to here. Okay. Now just copy this one. Copy this one and this one. This is called as augmented matrix. UGU. MENTED. Augmented matrix K, and it is represented by K. Very simple, because I have written some problems here itself. Okay, after completion of this concept, I am going to discuss that on another board, right? Nothing to worry, right? This is about non-homogeneous. Write on the side heading. This is only for JE and objective, any objective, but not for your PU. Underline my words. So write down the side heading, non-homogeneous system, and copy up to here. Just write down like this. This is unique. This is infinitely many solutions. This is no solution. I am going to the chart box. I think it is fine now. I think it is fine now. Yes.
Sri Chaitanya PU College.
Form is nothing but the form of a matrix which is in final. Yes, yes.
Hello.
You please.
Hello.
Yes, it is clear from my side.
Sir, mute the audio.
Right now. Yes. Hope you understood this. I am going to.
Yes, sir.
Now we went homogeneous over, right? Now let me discuss homogeneous. Let me discuss yes. Theory. Okay. Which is in the form of a1x plus z is equals to 0. Plus c2z is equal to a plus
ये सर अभी
z is
खत्म करा दिए क्या बोलते हैं ये डिटर्मिनेंट्स खत्म हो गया तो दूसरा चीज पढ़ा रहे हैं अभी
linear
नया चैप्टर नहीं जेई लेवल का पढ़ा रहे हैं
are said to be one system and this system are homogeneous system. Now Yesterday itself I said homogeneous system is always consistent. Homogeneous system is consistent. Why? Because it has always solutions. Now, the solutions of homogeneous system are called as trivial, non-trivial solutions. Right? I am repeating this. These three linear equations are said to be one system. Okay. Okay. Now, this system is always consistent. Every homogeneous system is always consistent. The second point. And the third point. The solutions of why? Because if it is consistent, it should have a solution. No? So the solutions of homogeneous system are called as trivial and non-trivial. When can you say the system has trivial solution and when can you say the system has non-trivial solution? You just observe any JEE paper. Okay, obviously you are going to identify one question on the name of trivial and non-trivial, right? Observe. You can observe, right? Now,
No.
this one in matrix form. Right? You are going to get like this, right? Which is equals to, right? This is A is equal to 0. If that A is not 0, that A is 0, then the system has trivial solutions and the solutions are x is equal to y is equal to z is equal to 0. Generally, what is the meaning of the word trivial word? I think you are very good at English. Now, what is the meaning of the word trivial? Trivial is nothing but or little. Am I right? So, less number means you will have only one solution, that is called unique solution. This is called trivial. What is that unique solution called? X is equal to y is equal to z is equal to 0. I am going to repeat it. Trivial solutions means a little or less number of solutions. This is also called, trivial solutions are also called as zero solutions, right? Trivial solutions are also called as zero solutions, right? Observe, you can write the running notes, right? And non-trivial solutions are also called as non-trivial solutions are also called as non-zero solutions. Non-zero solutions. In your question papers, even you can observe the system has non-zero solution. What is called non-zero means non-trivial. The system has zero solutions means zero solution is nothing but trivial solution. Now, a system has non-zero solution means that A should be equals to 0. Am I right? Now, I am repeating this one and it will be clear. Observe. First of all, previously I discussed the non-homogeneous system. Now it is homogeneous system. A homogeneous system is, that means these three linear equations are said to be one system, which is called as homogeneous system as the degree is same, right? And every homogeneous system is said to be consistent because it has a solution, right? Now, when the solution, the third point you should remember it is the solution of homogeneous system are of two types. One is trivial, another one is non-trivial. When can you say the system has trivial solution? The other name of trivial solution is also called as zero solutions, okay, are unique. And non-trivial solutions are also called as non-zero solutions. When can you say that the system has unique, that means trivial solution? When can you say the system has non-trivial solution? First of all, after writing the three equations in matrix form, you are going to get coefficient matrix, variable matrix, and null matrix, which is called as here. Okay, Ax is equals to 0. That means if you find out the determinant of capital A, if it is not equals to 0, then the system has trivial solutions, and the solutions are is equals to 0. If that A is 0, then the system has non-zero solutions, which are also called non-trivial solutions. And the system is said to be, that means it is also consistent. Okay. Now, these are called non-trivial, which are also called as non-zero, trivial, which is equal to 0. Non-trivial means that A is equals to 0, and trivial means that A is not equals to 0. You copy this one by writing the side heading called homogeneous. I have given you the brief discussion. After coming here, you are going to get the entire clearly. Right? I hope you understood this. And within the time you copy this one, will be just listen slowly. A1x plus B1y plus C1z is equals to 0. A2x plus B2y plus C2z is equals to 0. A3x plus B3y plus C3z is equals to 0 are three linear equations which is said to be one homogeneous system. Okay, if you write that homogeneous system form called capital A coefficient matrix, X variable matrix, and the constant matrix is obviously null matrix. And the system is every homogeneous system is said to be consistent, right? Consistent means you have solution, right? The solution of this homogeneous system two types. One is trivial, which are also called as zero solutions. Another one it is non-trivial, which are also called as non-zero solutions. A system has trivial solutions when det A is not equals to 0, right? If det A is equals to 0, the system has non-trivial solutions. And the system has trivial solutions means the solutions will be x is equal to y is equal to z is equals to 0. So this is about homogeneous system. Very easy to do and copy up here. After that, let us discuss three problems of three different. Okay, I'm done.
So mute everyone.
Write down after here. Yes, hope you got this. Now write down the first question. Write down the first question there. What has been given to you? The solutions of, I hope it is visible to you all. Observe this one carefully. And of course, if you won't get it, we're discussing this. You just write down. Okay, write down, please. The solution of 2x plus y plus z is equals to 1. 2x plus y plus z is equals to 1. X minus 2y minus 3z is equals to 1. x minus 2y minus 3z is equals to 1. And the third equation is 3x plus 2y plus 4z is equals to 5. And options I have given you. That means this is the first method of objective you are going to get. First model problems in these linear equations. Objective. First option is 1, 2, 3. Second option 1, 2, minus 3. So what are those values called? X. In the first option, 1 represents x value, 2 y value, 3 z value, right? I hope you understand. 1, 2, 3 and second option like that. Okay, copy that one. The third option is 1, 3, 1 minus 3, 2. The fourth option is 1, 3, 2. Right? Now, which option is suitable for that one? In general method, you should do. Yesterday we have done some problems like that. You should solve either by using Cramer's rule or matrix method like that. Okay. But here, 4 options have been given to you. You just substitute the first option through verification, right? You just take this option, pick up this option and substitute here. Suppose if these 3 equations satisfies these values, that will be the answer, right? Observe once, please. The normal method is, yesterday we have done the matrix method. Another method is also there to find out this called what it is Cramer's rule. And the third method is also there to find out, which is called by writing augmented matrix. After that, getting in 1 0 0 alpha 0 1 0 beta 0 0 1 gamma, right? So you do 3 methods. And the fourth method, which is called as shortcut method, what it is? Verification method. What is that verification method called? Substitute pick up one option, right? And substitute, right? Substitute those 3 values in the 3 equations. Your values should satisfy those 3 equations. Otherwise, right? All the 3 equations. Otherwise, that is not the correct answer. Now, just verify that and tell me which option is right. I hope third one is the answer. Third one is the answer. Observe. Third one is the answer. 1 minus 3, 2. Observe that one. Substitute x in the place of x1, that becomes 2 minus 3, right? Plus z value is 2. I hope it is 1, right? And substitute the same values in the second one also. It is 1, right? Plus 6 you are going to get, right? And it is, observe here, minus 6. It is also 1, which is at right hand side. Observe. And you just substitute the third option. In the third equation also, you are going to get the 5, which is in right hand side. So this is the first method problem. I hope you understood. You just copy this one, right? And after that. Second problem. How to do this one? Second problem. Write down. The system. Write down these 3 equations and observe it. The 3 equations. 2x, write down, 2x plus y minus 4z is equals to 0. X minus 2y plus 3z is equal to 0. X minus y plus z is equals to 0. The first option given to you, unique solution. Second option, no solution. Third option, infinite solutions. Fourth option, none. So, how to do this problem? Observe it. First of all, which type of system is that? I hope, see right hand side, you got the constants as zeros and the degree is same. It is homogeneous, right? So, in homogeneous, you particularly two concepts you should know. What it is Okay, det A. Det A is equal to 0, det A not equal to 0. Just find out det A. Now, write down that one. What is det A? 2. Okay, 1 minus 4, right? 1 minus 2, 3, right? 1 minus 1, 1. Find out det A. Observe. AD minus BC, right? Minus 1 into AD minus BC minus 4 into, observe, AD, it is minus 1 minus BC. Now, just simplify that and tell me whether it is equals to 0 or not. If it is equals to 0, it has unique solution. If it is not equals to 0, it has infinitely many solutions. Observe. Observe. Or you can go through the next method also. Yeah, preferably you can do this one in the next method, like see here, by doing R1, R2 changes to R1 changes to R1 minus R2, like that. R1 changes to R1 minus R2, even you can do like that, right? And that means I have given you one system called 1 0 0 alpha 0 1 0 beta 0 0 1 gamma. Even you can go through like that. Better to find out determinant value. I hope you understood. After copying this, do the third problem. Same method. Find out the debt. If debt is equals to 0, debt is equals to 0, infinitely many. Debt is not equals to 0, unique. Debt not equals to 0, unique. Debt is equals to 0, infinitely many, right? Observe. As this is homogeneous, it is always consistent. So it will have solution. So second option may not be the answer. First of all, find out the debt. If it is equals to 0, I hope it is equals to 0. Okay, debt A is equal to 0. I have given you the concept now. Debt A is equals to 0, right? It has non-zero solutions, right? So non-trivial solutions. Non-trivial solutions are infinitely many solutions, right? And after that, if debt A is not equal to 0, if debt A not equal to 0, unique. Write down. Unique solutions are also called as trivial, which is nothing but x is equal to y is equal to z is equals to 0. Okay, infinitely many solutions are also called as non-zero solutions and also non-trivial solutions where at A is equals to 0. I hope you understood and complete the third problem. The third problem it is. Write down the third problem. X plus y plus z is equal to 1. X minus y plus 2z is equal to 4. X minus y plus 2z is equal to 4. 3x plus y plus 4z. 3x plus y plus 4z is equals to 6. Now, it is non-homogeneous system, I think. Observe. It is non-homogeneous system. So, the options for this one. Okay. For this one also. How to do? Observe. Write down this one in augmented matrix. Write this in augmented matrix. like 1, 1, 1, 1. Observe the second one, 1, minus 1, 2, 4. Okay, and 3, 1, 4, 6. Right? This is called augmented matrix K. Now convert this in the form of echelon called 1, 0, 0 alpha, 0, 1, 0 beta, 0, 0, 1 gamma, and tell me whether it has a solution or not. Try it first of all. I will give you 1 minute time. 1 minute time to it. And the options given to you. Okay, the options given to you. Wait, I will tell. The options given to you. The first option is no solution. Second option is one solution. The third option is infinitely many solutions. The fourth option is none. Observe it. I'm discussing this again. Observe. If this augmented matrix you will get in this form, right? It is unique. Understood? If you got in this form infinitely many, if you got in this form, no solution. Use use only row operations like R1 changes to R1 minus R2, R1 minus R2, or else R3 changes to R3 minus 3R2, like that. Observe. I am giving you the answer. You should get within 2 steps. You are going to get nothing to worry. Within 2 steps, you are going to get. Observe it. That you should get infinitely many solutions. That means the entire one of those 3 rows should be equals to 0. Use only row operations. Yes. One of these 3 rows should be equals to 0. And the same problem I will teach in the next class tomorrow. And tomorrow I am going to upload one one objective paper to you entire. You just take that screenshot, and tomorrow I will start the objective of determinants. And I am repeating the syllabus of. I hope you got the syllabus of this weekend, right? The syllabus of this weekend is determinants, right? Of course, on PU base, only on PU base. Small problems you are going to get, okay? And determinants and also differentiation total, right? I am repeating the syllabus of this weekend, okay? Determinants, complete determinants, and also small, that means on only PU based, okay? Because only 2 days time is there. So you are going to get, don't worry about it, don't be panic. And differentiation, determinants and differentiation, right? Okay. Have a nice day. Tomorrow this problem will be continued. After this, some more problems I am going to give you for, that means as an objective questions, not related to this concept, but total determinants. Okay. Thank you and have a nice day.